Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything they just said because there was a big plate of donuts that I was staring at right on the roadshow set.
Well, I listened to the whole thing. I can recap it. I can recap the recap.
Oh, I'm just teasing. I was listening, but you know, they get the best food on that roadshow.
They do. They do. Well, you know what? Hopefully they'll save some this week and leave it out in the break room for us to munch on next weekend.
And we here are getting the best weather we've seen in a while. I'm so excited.
We really are. I'm glad you're excited, Danielle. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited if you're watching from home because a very mild start. We're in the mid-50s in some spots right now. Yesterday at this time we were around the freezing mark, so a big change this morning. I want to take you into Gillette Stadium on the live Pinpoint Doppler 12. No precipitation showing up, so one of the things we can do with live Pinpoint Doppler 12 is zoom into street level detail, and you can see we are detailing Gillette Stadium, Foxborough, Massachusetts today. We're looking at sunshine. 10 o'clock in the morning, 56 degrees for all of you tailgaters, up to 65 by kickoff. So it should be a beautiful afternoon to enjoy the game, and hopefully we can pull out a Patriots victory. 52 our temperature in Down City, Providence. Winds out of the southwest at 9 miles an hour. And Jim in North Smithfield up with us early this morning. He says he's off to a mild start with a temperature of 49 degrees. Other temperatures coming in from the Moses Brown School. 54 is your temperature here on the east side. You can see a nice brightening sky over the field here at Moses Brown. Other temperatures also in the 50s for the most part. You can see 54 in Smithfield, 55 westerly, up to 53 in Taunton, and 54 degrees in New Bedford. Satellite picture, very clear, very quiet once again. You can see some cloud cover up here in northern New England, but we enjoy the nice clear skies once again for today. As we take a wider look, cold front getting ready to cross through southern New England as we speak. There is mild air in front of this, but there is also mild air behind the front. So really not much of a cold front because the air behind it will bring temperatures in the 60s today. Actually, this front will help us out as it pushes on through, bringing those winds in from that nice dry direction, that being from the west. All right, a complicated situation developing across the Gulf of Mexico. This is Hurricane Ida. Right now it's a Category 1 hurricane with winds right around 90 miles an hour. It's going to enter the Gulf of Mexico here over the next several days. And over the next 24 hours, it may actually strengthen a little bit. And then I do expect it to weaken as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. You can see this particular track kind of drifts it down to the south along the Florida coast. So we're not expecting a landfall hurricane across the Gulf Coast, but we may see a tropical storm getting pretty close, bringing some heavy rain and some pretty strong winds. Now, one of our computer models doesn't take the actual storm, but it does take the remnants and some of the energy from that storm, brings it up the coast, and sits it just offshore by the time we get into Wednesday. And this might actually interact with another front that will be pushing on through. What does that mean? Well, right now I think it means just a few showers on Wednesday as the core of the storm remains offshore. However, if the track of this low shifts a little bit further to the north, it could be a rainier and windier situation for Wednesday, so stay tuned. That forecast could change around a bit. 66 your high today, 66 westerly, and 67 in Coventry. So before we talk about the complex forecast on Wednesday, let's just enjoy today. 66 in Burrillville, 67 Foster, some great leaf raking weather out there. 67 your high in Johnston. Out across the Cape, we're looking at temperatures in the low 60s, 62 Hyannis, and we get up to 67 in Taunton. Out on Narragansett Bay, waves 1 to 2 feet. They'll be a little rougher out across the open waters where we have a small craft advisory. And in the 7-day futurecast, mild on Monday as well. There are some indications we could be pushing the upper 60s on Monday. The only reason I knocked down that temperature a little bit is because those winds will be coming out of a more southerly direction, which may bring some of those cooler winds over the water, but still mild. Tuesday's mild, then the chance of showers moves in on Wednesday, possibly into Thursday morning as that coastal storm winds towards our area.
Okay, thank you, Pete.
Yep.
And now for